Everybody, good evening. I hope you're all having a great day. I want to wish everybody a happy Easter and a happy last day of Passover as well. I hope you all had some time to spend some time with your family this weekend or your chosen family because family is important. We were very lucky. We got to see Lynn and Lizette yesterday, which was nice, and Lizette left this morning. So, and Tia as well. So I hope you're having a great day. And we are so excited to welcome you guys this evening to orientation day one of KickStart Summer 2025. I can't believe it. It's already here.
So he's Jean-Luc.
And I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick. And we're so excited to have you all here, whether it's your first time doing KickStart or if it's your third time doing KickStart. This is your chance to reset, refocus, and kick off the next 42 days your way.
So let's go ahead and start by telling you a little bit of story about how this all started, because there's a lot of new people in the KickStart community today.
So in 2018, Jean-Luc and I joined Weight Watchers, and it changed our lives. We found structured community, and we started making healthier choices. With time, we lost a lot of weight, and we started feeling good about ourselves.
But you know how it is, like many of us, our journeys didn't end there, right? So after leaving WW and after doing our own thing, we actually created and ran our own company called P3, which many of you were part of. And it focused on mind, body, and soul, and also accountability, which were huge things that Nick and I were always striving for. And we learned a lot from that. And we helped a lot of people, but deep down inside, it still wasn't a right fit for us.
We didn't want to sell programs. We wanted to just share the journey. We wanted something fun and flexible that could be supportive and open to everyone. And to be honest, we wanted it to be fun.
Yeah.
We felt the fun had disappeared. And so we wanted to bring back fun into our journey and to everybody else's journey.
It's the good F word. Yeah. Fun, right? It's the good F word. So let's fast forward to summer 2024 when Nick and I were in Las Vegas. We had been talking about doing so many things for so long and going, where do we start? What do we do this? And all of a sudden, Nick came up and he came up with this simple idea of let's build some commitments. It was building daily habits.
I called them commandments.
He originally called them commandments. And I said, let's call them commitments instead.
That word is reserved for something else.
So lo and behold, that's where it all started.
It started. So it started small. At first, the first KickStart we did in fall of 2024 was a smaller group.
Yep.
And then we did our winter KickStart 2025 earlier this year, which had a bigger group. And this time we're actually I think we just reached 300 registered people today. So we actually just reached 300 people. And now you're part of it too.
Yeah, every single one of you are part of it. So a lot of you are still probably going, okay, I'm hearing KickStart, I've signed up maybe, and I'm not 100% sure what it is. So let's go ahead and start telling you what it is. It's a free 42-day commitment-based program. Yes, it's a 42-day commitment-based program to help you design and build healthy habits. And so that way you feel more in control of your actual everyday journey.
It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every day you track up to 10 commitments, complete a small physical challenge, and reflect with a task focused on either food.
Did you say up to 10 commitments?
Up to 10.
Up to 10 commitments.
Up to 10, not 10. Up to 10.
So you can pick as many as you'd like, but no more than 10.
4 minimum.
Yes, 4 minimum.
The 4 won't accept less. So you got to send 4. So it's a way for you to just refocus and get back into what you want your everyday life to be.
So not only is it about committing to yourself for these 42 days, but it's here to join our live step classes, join us in our cooking nights, join our special guests, because we bring in people who are here to present and help you learn about different things about a wellness journey, because it's not just about weight loss. And that's a huge, huge thing. And be part of this incredible community, which is so important.
So your commitments are the foundation of KickStart. We're going to talk to you right now about what they are, because a lot of people come in and like, what's a commitment? I know what goals are, and I know what the SMART method is, but what are commitments? So we'll explain to you what they are.
Well, definitely. And I think the funny thing is just recently we said you can pick up to 10. So we recommend that you don't go more than 10 commitments, and we recommend that you don't go less than 4. However, one of those commitments is one that we give to you, and everybody has to take part of this one. And what we're asking you to do is track daily. That's non-negotiable.
Yes.
Okay. The other 9 commitments, they're all about you. You can make them as easy or as challenging as you want them. But remember, a commitment is not a goal.
And a new feature of this session for KickStart is you can now submit your commitments. So throughout the week, this week, we're actually going to be talking about commitments, and you'll be able to use the commitments form. We'll talk about this a little later on in this presentation, and you can actually have us review your commitments for you.
You want to know something really funny though tonight, guys? We were talking and we were going through things, and I turned to Nick and I'm like, I don't have my 10 commitments ready. I can't believe I have to have 10. He's like, that's not till next week. I was like, oh my God, I have a whole week to get my commitments ready. So
you know the program.
You would think I would know this, but no, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, commitments are already here. We have time, everybody. We'll work on them together.
We got time.
We'll work on them together.
So commitments, they can be daily, weekly, or something you want to accomplish during the entire whole program of 42 days. Things can be like you want to drink more water, you want to walk daily, you want help with your meal planning, you want to help journaling, whatever helps you move towards your goals.
And overall, this week, so throughout the entire week, we were going to be talking about our commitments a lot. We're eventually going to be sharing with you our 10 commitments. We're going to show you how to track your commitments, how to go about creating commitments. Like Nick said, the new feature cool now is you can actually suggest to have it sent to us. You can actually have your commitments sent to us once you actually fill out the form, and we can help you revise them if you're feeling.
I already did with one person.
We already helped somebody else revise their commitments, because again, commitments are meant to be easily achievable.
Yeah. So the first thing you got to make sure is that you're officially registered. So this is the first step everybody has to do. And so we're actually going to share our screen right now just to show you the dashboard. And I'm also going to share in Zoom for those of you in chat here to get the link as well, just so you guys can actually visit the dashboard.
And for TikTok's dashboard is at jeanlucandnick.com/kickstart if you want to go check that out and register.
This is to register for KickStart. And this is the dashboard for those of you in Zoom. Oh. Start the type when the thing's right there. Okay, so I'm just sharing that with you guys now. There we go. And that's didn't work. Okay, if you go to the KickStart page, just go to the other link. We get to the KickStart page. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to share my screen for those of you who are watching on YouTube or Facebook. So once you go to the KickStart page, this is where you registered. At the top, you'll see an area that says Access Dashboard. So you just click on Access Dashboard of anywhere you are on the website. And once you click that, it'll bring you to your main dashboard. This is your area you want to come every day. The new KickStart dashboard has been designed that everything is always from here now. Everything's been centralized. There's less clicking that you guys like how you guys had to do in previous sessions. So today, all I want you guys to do is to verify that you're registered. So you visit the dashboard, click the website, go to Access Dashboard, and then you scroll down and it'll be a green button here. It'll say you are registered in green if you're all set. If that's in red, it means you're not registered. What does that mean? It means you need to click on the red button. And I can't click it because I don't have red, but that red button will bring you back to this page. Bring you back to this page. And at the bottom of this page where you go fill out your information to register, you have to make sure the email you use here in this form is the exact same email you use to log into the website. So if you log into our website using a Gmail, Google account, then it has to be your Google account. If you log in using your actual email, then it has to be your email. That's the only way the system will be able to match you together. Otherwise, I have to finagle some stuff in the back end. Some of you have multiple emails I have already, so it's okay, but I have to do more investigation for those. So you just have to fill this out and you're good to go. That's it for today. That's all I want you guys to do. That's all we're showing you today.
Register.
Just how to register, and that's step 1, okay?
It's as simple as that. So once you're actually in the home, once you're in your home base, which is the KickStart dashboard, that's where you'll check all of your registration status. So you can track your daily progress. You can find the recipes there. You're actually going to be able to register for all the events. So all of our Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursday sessions, our step classes are able to register there. That's basically your landing page, and it's a one-stop shop, which is very, very helpful.
And as well as your dashboards, where you'll be able to start accessing your daily guides. So if I go back to the dashboard again, so I will show you guys another demo quickly, because I do need to show you guys this. So we show you guys this right here. So the only other thing that you guys need to note right now, how to access your daily guide. So it was in your email this morning, but if you scroll down, right down here, you see this little daily guide and a big green button. It says day 2, I'm going to fix this to say day 1, right? I was working on that right before, but if you click on this, it'll bring you to your daily guide. This is tomorrow's actually information. This is for tomorrow. But if you go at the top and just click yesterday, this is all your today's tasks. This is everything you want to read through for today. A lot of information repeats, but this is where you create your foundation. If you've done KickStart before, a lot of this stuff is repeat for you guys. You don't have to read all of it. But if you've never done KickStart before and this is your first time, I would suggest going here to read this information.
A lot of this part is introducing yourself, introductions, learning, where to get the certain spots of the website, finding your accountability partners, setting up your stride kick and all of that kind of stuff. So we do recommend you going there and still introducing yourself to everybody, even if you've done KickStart before, because there's some newbies that have never met you yet, right? And maybe there's people that you haven't met from last session that you might end up meeting this time if you do it.
You also see on our website, there's also an optional book. So for those of you who prefer having a written copy or want to write, the book is available on Amazon, or you can buy a PDF version. If you buy a PDF version, you can use an app called GoodNotes, which allows you to download it to your phone or your iPad, and then it becomes an editable document. So you can actually write directly from your iPad onto the PDF. Or you can get it printed, or you can get the Amazon version. What does this book contain? The entire lessons from orientation week are in here. They're all listed out what we're teaching all this week. There's also activities, how to find your commitments in here. There's your trackers for weekly trackers for your commitments and different measurements. There's also your daily journaling if you want to journal your meals and different things. So this is available. It's not mandatory. It's just an optional book that you can use if you feel like you're more of a paper pen kind of person.
Another cute part, our very first story of how Jean-Luc and Nick met. The actual story of us meeting is in the book, and our very first Yahoo chat.
Not edited.
Not edited.
It says the information.
It wasn't that scandalous, but it's not edited.
It's not edited. It's there. Yeah, we didn't change any of it. Yeah. We left it all. It's just literally a picture of the pages that we have.
We really do want to stress, we don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed. Whenever you're starting something new, we get it. Being overwhelmed and hearing all sorts of stuff, it actually just becomes such a natural, organic thing. I think a lot of the people who have done KickStart in the past can tell you that it is organic. Even more so because, as Nick is saying, he's always trying to perfect the dashboard to make it as user-friendly as possible. And if it wasn't for all of the feedback that we've gotten from every single one of you, we wouldn't be where we are today. And we're always open to that feedback. So we love the fact that all of you have come back. So many of you have come back. We were at, it's insane. It means the world to us. And we're excited to get back to it ourselves.
And Kelly said that it was a great story to read of how we met. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you for saying that. We are so proud of you guys for being here. This is your time to grow, reflect, and push yourself in a way that feels right to you. So tomorrow will be day 2 of orientation week. So like we said tonight all we're showing you,
very simple,
how to get to the dashboard, how to check that you're registered, how to see your daily guide. So that's where your homework tonight is to go find your daily guide. Go read today's information. Find it, look for it, read what's in there. Make sure you're ready with what's written in. If you have questions of what's going on, these sessions this week is what this is all about, because after each session this week, we're going to turn off the Zoom after and then turn off the live feed and talk to you guys. So tonight, you guys are here tonight. So if you have questions, stay on. It will answer any of your questions after tonight's session, but you can join all week. So we have a session tomorrow. We have a session Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week.
Yeah.
So 4 sessions.
And I really want to reiterate the fact that we built this orientation to make you go to the actual dashboard daily, because you're going to have to do it for the next 42 days.
Yeah.
So let's start doing it now, making sure you're always using that dashboard, making it part of your everyday routine, right? It's basically a commitment, right? It's your commitment, because if you're tracking your one commitment that we gave you, you have to be on the website.
So for our seasoned veterans out there, a lot of them, you know, that one of the comments we often got was that people would join and it'd be, oh my God, there's too many things. We even had last session people who are now know how easy it is, but when they first joined, and I've seen Carmen right now because that's who I'm seeing, is that the last time when they started, oh my God, there's too, and then when they finally got down to it, it wasn't that hard. It's just there's so much to learn that it's hard to really get your head around it. So we try to build all these 8 days of orientation to tackle one area at a time.
And I love this suggestion that I just got here over TikTok. Please share this with your friends, your family.
Yes, please.
This is a free program, a free commitment program that we've created for everybody. And especially right now with everything that's happening in the world today, wouldn't it be nice to commit to yourself and give yourself some really good things to feel good about? And I think we all need it, right?
Hey, we reached 300.
That's insane. That's amazing.
That's amazing, and especially this summer. So this is for tonight's session. We have a few other things that we want to give you guys announcents before we end the session. So, and we'll give you guys a quick update about what's going on with us too. We just want to make the orientation first this week. Final announcements. Make sure you register on the website. Make sure that's you have that figured out. Make sure you go to your day one orientation, day one tasks. Read through it. If you need to buy the book, optional. You can do that. You can also buy our cookbook. You'll see that in this book, there's recipes mentioned throughout this book that we're going to be doing for live sessions.
6 recipes, well, maybe more than 6.
Those recipes are in here, are in our winter cookbook. So if you are looking to, or a person who likes physical copies of recipe books, that's optional for you as well.
And they are in the PDF, and you can still find them on our website for free. There's still no charge to them. We've only done this because, again, there's people that like tangible things to hold.
Yeah. Everything's on the website for free. You don't have to get anything. And on that note, if there's any way that you guys would like to support the KickStart community, so as you guys know, we run this community for free. So what we've done is we partner up with brands and different products that we love and have tried, and to help support some of the costs that we have associated with doing KickStart. So one of those things is Sunset Gourmet. So as you guys know, last week we had a cooking session. We tested some Sunset Gourmet products. Jean-Luc bought
a whole bunch more today.
Jean-Luc
was like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this.
So Jean-Luc bought a lot more today, and then he will be testing those out as well and showing you guys how he likes them. But if you buy those products from our links, we actually get some we're affiliates. Right? We're affiliates, exactly. So we get some money and pay for our bills.
And our number one goal too is to give back to the community. Yeah. So we always end up donating back a lot of the incentives for these back to all of you. So if you buy something, you have a chance to actually win free product as well. It's so important for us to give it back to you in some way or form.
The spices are only available in Canada. Unfortunately that's the only one we have. We also do Tupperware products. Yeah. So if you're looking for new containers, new ways to store your things, to organize your kitchen, we are also Tupperware associates now.
And we have a US contact for that as well. Our lovely Robin.
And then also, if you want to check out the Amazon products we love, we have a section on our website that lists all the products that we use. So if you buy stuff from that page or use it to buy products from Amazon, we are associates as well. And that comes back to us as well to pay for our bills. So that's how the ways you can support us. I'm putting the links right now all in chat. So for those of you in Zoom, all the links are there. So if you guys, and like I said, this is how we're finding ways, and we're still going to find other products. Our goal is to keep looking for products. If you love something, and I love this product. I've tried it. It is a subscription type program, but I think this really goes with what Jean-Luc and Nick do. Let us know. We might be interested, because Sunset Gourmet was someone reached out to us. They said it's spices. We had just left Epicure with all that happened, and we're like, we're not really ready. But then she was so friendly, like, hey, we'll try some, and we did, and we loved all of it.
We've tried.
So it became organic. Okay, we like it, so let's keep going, and that's what we do for people. And yes, if you're looking for the Tupperware link, there's a US and Canada link at that link that I gave you guys in chat. So
you'll see it.
We thought of all of that already. So that's those announcements. We also have events coming up. So for those of you in the Toronto area, We have 3 events coming up. Number 1 is Kelly Shire's Breast Cancer Foundation Pink Ribbon Walk, followed by a picnic lunch for my birthday. That'll be May 24th at 10 a.m. in Uxbridge at Trail Hub. So if you're interested in doing that event, just go to jeanlucandnick.com/pink ribbon walk. I'll post that in the chat right now as well.
And then on June 7th, we are in the Shoppers Drug Mart Run for Women 5K walk. So that is on Saturday, June 7th, downtown Toronto. It starts at 8 a.m. And after, we'll all go together for a lunch for those who are interested and able to come with us.
And then the last hot off the press event.
Is new.
We are going to be doing a Toronto Harbor brunch cruise. So we had someone Lorna post in our Facebook group on a KickStart group saying, I want to do a cruise on the Toronto Harbor.
And we never done it.
Hint, Jean-Luc and Nick. And I'm like, well, we've always wanted to do that. So what we did is there's a form out right now that I released today. So if you are from the Toronto area, or if you're not, if you want to come down this summer, come visit Toronto, come and visit us, and you want to do a Toronto Harbor cruise, brunch cruise, there's a form to fill out, and essentially you'd be joining us for 2 hours on a ship to have some breakfast and to see the Toronto skyline from Lake Ontario.
And we're going to try to see if we can bring on some entertainment on the.
We got some ideas.
We have some ideas.
We're trying to get enough people to book the whole boat.
We'd love to book the entire boat. That would be fun.
And so a lot of people would ask us about price. We don't know about price yet because we're trying to see numbers of people, because the more people we have, then we can approach the company and be like, hey,
we need to find out what the max amount of people on this.
Exactly. So if you're interested, the link, if you go to fill out the form, there's 2 options on the form that allows you to say if you're committed 100% or if you're just interested. So there's actually the way on the form. So say if you're not sure, but you're like, no, I want to know more, but I'm not 100% sure, you can still go fill it out so that at least that we can keep you on the know, so that if you want to join us eventually, you can get the information.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of stuff happening.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so insane to get that. First of all, KickStart is already here again. We're both looking forward to it. We've been saying it for the last couple of weeks, actually, since we came back from our cruise. Even with us being on, when we both got sick, and we both feel better.
Yeah.
Not 100%, but better. I don't feel achy as I did anymore, which is nice. And we were able to go see the play on Friday. So we went and saw Come From Away. For those of you who've not seen this show, go see it because it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a great story of when the 9/11, when the Twin Towers were struck, and the planes were all directed to the East Coast, to this small place on the East Coast of Canada called Gander, Newfoundland, and it's the incredible story about how this small little community accepted over 7,000 people and just treated them like they were their neighbors. It's a beautiful story and really, really gave me goosebumps. Every time I talk about it, it gives me goosebumps. So we got to do that on Friday with Lizette and Nick, because Nick was sick last time. Yay!
Yes, I got to see it, and we had a great weekend. My mom came down. We kind of relaxed. We were still trying to get better. So
I ordered tap food for my birthday.
I can breathe now, as you can hear. I'm not all raspy.
Our nose does not hurt as much, which is nice as well.
Yeah.
And then last night, it was kind of a last minute thing. No lie, you guys saw me on Thursday during the dinner. I looked at Lynn and I'm like, oh my God, Lizette's here. And Lizette and Lynn are really good friends. So we're like, Lynn, come over for dinner. Why not? And then I reached out to Tia kind of last minute. And so Tia came over as well. And we just played some games last night. I said, this is my thing. I said, you know what? I haven't had a good old fashioned games night like we used to. Nick and I used to be known for our Friday night game nights, where we would bring a bunch of friends over and we would sit around the kitchen table and just play games, like funny games all night. So last night we played, we started with Piles, and then we played, what else did we play?
We played Italian Bingo.
Italian Bingo. I don't know if you've ever played it. It's fun. It's a card game, and it's one of those games that you can talk and play at the same time. You don't have to focus. It's not like a concentrating type of game. So it was a lot of fun. I was glad. I needed some laughs. I wanted some laughs, and we got a lot of them last night. Let's just say this. Let's say
it felt good because
we weren't competitive because we don't play for points. But for some reason, points came.
I was on level 9.
We played levels. We were talking about levels.
I was in the penthouse, looking below to the other players.
But it was a great weekend. It's really fun. And it's even luckier for Nick and I because yes, so Nick has tomorrow off because he gets it off for work because it's Easter's Monday. So I decided I was going to take it with him, and we have a massage coming in tomorrow.
Which I need because I was sitting
part of my birthday gift.
I was sitting behind someone at this play that had a tall. Well, let's revise the whole story. I was sitting between my mom and Jean-Luc because my mom and Jean-Luc because I can't pick them apart. They can't stand each other, so I have to sit in between them. And there was a whole discussion before the show too about who's gonna get to sit and be where.
And so it's funny. I always get the aisle seat. Okay, the aisle
Daddy
seat
long
because my legs, and especially in theaters, the seats are really squished sometimes, and I need to extend my legs, especially with my knee that's been bugging me. So we sit there, and Nick is sitting beside me, and then Lizette is on the furthest in. Well, she sits down. She goes, "Of course. What are the odds that I have to sit in behind the tallest man in this theater?" And no lie, compared to her, he was about 2 feet over her. So she was
My mom's short.
She was looking at his back. So Nick goes, "Well, logically, I have the tallest torso. I should sit there." And I'm like, wow, this is a lovely romantic birthday with mom in the middle. Happy birthday, honey. And the ladies behind us thought that was funny. So they got a good laugh out of that. And then jokingly, we're like, "Oh my God, mom, you came from away to come from away. So we made a little video about that, and the lady behind us goes, "Do you guys come from Nova Scotia? Like, are you guys from the East Coast?" And we're like, "Oh no, she's just from Sudbury." So it wasn't that far because they were from the East Coast. So that was the funny part, is they were actually from the East Coast, but they were very sweet.
We had a great time. It was a fun weekend. We're ready tomorrow for massages. So back to why I was sitting behind a tall guy, and my neck was like, so I have to go like this, like it's sometimes straight. So now my whole side of my neck is killing me. And so it's been 2 days 2 days. Okay, see you later. That felt amazing. Okay. So we're very excited to get KickStart going. We will be back tomorrow night to get to our next session. Tomorrow night, we're dealing with, I can actually show you what we're dealing with tomorrow because I can actually open up the daily guide.
You've got the guide right there.
So tomorrow's daily guide is, we are learning tomorrow's night's session is going to be about how to navigate the KickStart dashboard, where to find your daily tasks and challenges, how to submit your tracker, and where to find replays and resources on our media page. So we will show you all that tomorrow night. For those of you in Zoom, you guys can stick around. We'll talk to you guys and answer any of your questions. But for those of you watching online, we'll see you all later. Thanks for joining us. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow night or this week. And you'll see more of us now because we're going to start doing videos again next week. Yeah, you're going to see us every day again. And for those of you wondering, Step is back on Tuesday morning. We are back in Step. We are dedicated. It might not be a Step with a Step class. It might be Step with maybe 6 songs instead of 8 for a few. There might be big breaks in between each song.
We might have to take breathers in between, but we'll see. We'll make it work.
It's called Nick's wearing compression things because he's got plantar fasciitis. So I have to take it slow, and he's got knee problems. So, getting older.
Happy birthday to me. Right?
Yeah.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.